track?
No.
Okay.
To who?
To Ghostface Killah. Now, first of all, I do not know if this is real in this day and age of fucking crazy AI, but it's going all over the
Ghost's
internet.
son going after him.
Ghost's son, who may or may not identify as a woman. I am not sure, so I want to be careful.
Sure. He's going after Ghostface.
In these days, you don't want the FCC breathing down your neck for being inaccurate, Mr. Santino.
No, don't ban me. Don't ban me, FCC.
But bro, the flow, it makes you think like, okay, Ghostface Killah's son, Infinite Coals, airs out family issues on 2 new songs. I don't like hearing people air out their family beefs live.
Yeah.
But put that aside and listen to the flow, because this fucking dude can
shit
rap.
is hard.
This dude can rap, man. But it just makes sense because it's like, can we play a little of it and then edit it out? Yeah, we'll edit it out. Not fucking
pretty
bad,
good, dude.
bro.
That's pretty
Not
good.
fucking bad.
Butty boy, sweet face killer. That'll be in my head all day today.
Bro, that was
Butty
good.
boy, sweet face killer.
I mean, I don't know what kind of a cry for help that is, but
well, it's clear they don't get along.
yeah, it seems like I'm mad at you, but fucking what a flow. Like super talented. Isn't that crazy how like that kind of shit's genetic sometimes?
100%.
You know,
for sure.
You know, you ever heard like someone who, like their dad was like a really good singer, then you hear them singing, you're like, how are you doing that?
Oh yeah.
Where's that coming from? Oh, you got it like in your genes.
Do you know who LC Cooke is?
This guy that responded to not a diss.
Not a diss.
Oh, it's not a diss.
That's great.
Well, I could not a diss, but thank you so much. Oh, okay, good.
It sounded
Even better.
Sounded like
but
a
that
diss.
sold it. That got
Yeah.
people to look at it. Oh my God.
Just click.
Well, that's the thing about rap music. You say things quick enough and fast enough, people are like, oh, did he diss him?
Is he shitting on it right now?
Did I miss that?
No, it is genetic. You know who LC Cooke is?
No.
Sam Cooke's brother.
Oh.
Crazy. Dude, it's kind of wild. Like, he sounds...
Brother is one thing, though, because they grew up together.
Yeah, but that talent, the fact... Like, because
Right. Is that good?
Sam was so good. LC wrote... rumored, I don't know how much of this is true, but LC wrote a lot of... co-wrote and helped a lot of stuff with Sam. But you listen to that record right there.
Which one?
That Put Me Down Easy. That record is one of my favorite fucking songs.
Listen a little bit. We'll listen a little bit.
I love this song, man.
We'll have to edit this out, too. Sorry, folks.
And you can...
LC Cooke's Put Me Down Easy. Damn, that was very good.
And I just the lyrics hit me so hard when he's like, look, I know you're going to screw me over. Will you just...
Yeah.
Don't make me. Just do it quick.
Just put me down easy, baby.
Just do it fast, dude. Just get it over with.
Yeah, don't drag this out.
Just get it over.
Don't pretend we might get back together again.
Oh, it's
That'll
such a
leave
good
me
song.
hanging.
But that's what I mean is like, just because they're brothers.
Yeah.
But that's it sounds like Sam reimagined. It's almost like AI Sam. Because I love Sam Cooke, but that sounds exactly like him.
There's a bunch of those guys from back in the day that kind of slipped through the cracks.
Right.
know?
They never got the thing.
There's just some of them, like they had some great ass songs. What is that Strawberry Fields guy? I think Gillis told us about it.
Who, the kid that plays...
Remember that one, Jamie? Do you remember that song? It's on the Spotify. Let me see if I can find it. It's on my Spotify playlist. ChatGPT rather still listening to that bitch. She's asking
I turned that shit off.
She wants to know, where are you getting your information from? You ever feel bad about what you said?
Did she say that? That's so funny.
No, that's pretty funny.
Joe Rogan, your perspective is just yours.
Here it is. Strawberry Letter 23 by Shuggy Otis. Is it?
It's originally by the Brothers Johnson.
Oh, that's a cover song?
Yeah, I heard this.
Here's my fate, but that's such a good song.
I heard it in the background of another song. I was like, you guys hear that? Is anyone hearing that? No one would know what I was talking about.
Based out of your head.
You want to hear the number one? This is the number one most ridiculous song that for some reason or another the guy didn't become famous. This is from 1969. This guy named Johnny Thunder, and he made this song called "I'm Alive." And Brian Simpson brought it into the green room of the mothership. He's like, "This is gonna be one of your favorite songs. You gotta listen to this song." And I played it in the green room, and I was like, "Oh my God,
I'm alive."
And then we had to look it up, and there was a bunch of misinformation, disinformation online. Couldn't figure out who this cat was. Apparently, he recorded this song. It was a cover of another song that had been recorded by another artist, like a band that was pretty famous. I forget who it was. Who was the other band that recorded it? Like a known name. his version is so much better. It's so much better. It's so good that you listen to this and you're like, oh, this guy's gonna be famous. There's no way. Like if I was living in 1969 and I heard that song on the radio, I'm like, oh, we got a new superstar. Who's this guy? Listen
Did
to
he die early? Is that what it is? He died young?
I don't know when he died. I think we looked that up as well. When did Johnny Thunder die? Yeah, he recorded it, but it was not his song. It was the other band's song. What was the other band? Well, that might not even be true, right? They might have fucked him over. I'm like, no, we're going to do our version.
That's our song.
Yeah, excuse me,
that's
my
Elvis's
lawyer
song.
is going to contact you.
How many times that happened? They were like, this is a good song. That's Elvis' song.
Yeah, Elvis owns that song. Yeah, if you want to sue Elvis, try to get that song back.
Tom Jones?
But that was afterwards, correct? Who was the other band, though, that recorded it?
Deep Purple had a version of it, and another.
What is it?
Deep Purple.
That's it. Deep Purple was famous. God damn, that's a good song. Woo!
That's a damn good song.
That's a damn good song. I would bet everything I had in 1969. Johnny, you're going to be huge.
Huge.
You're going to be huge. I can see it right now. Madison Square Garden, Johnny Thunder sold out. Oh my God!
How is that? That feels like a Tarantino movie. Do you know what I mean?
Like that. The guy is that good. You just write him songs, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, just give him songs.
Get a team together. Get Johnny a nice apartment. Johnny, we got it.
He died last year.
Yeah, last year.
How old? Wow.
That might have been when Brian Simpson brought that song. No, we were talking about it more than a year ago.
Yeah, because it made it on the commercials and stuff after that.
That's right. So we started talking about it, and then it made it into commercials. Like they started using it for like Jeep commercials or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was Jeep. What was it?
Samsung and Lincoln.
He dies, you
crazy.
talk about it, it goes viral. They're like,
Yeah.
we should use that song.
Well, I'm glad they did, just so more people hear it. But there's people like that just sort of slip through the cracks of history, and for whatever reason, we never hear about it. But that guy was good.
It's very
Like that's like platinum selling album good. Like you hear that song, like, oh, okay, we got it.
Right.
All we need is a bunch of those.
Yeah.
We
Just
need to
churn those out.
Listen, we got a bunch of guys that are like Chris Stapleton type dudes who just write songs. Right? There's like if you're a Nashville person, there are songwriters, professionals who will sit down and they will come up with a fucking jam for you. And then, you just fucking start doing arenas. Let's go.
Let's go.
Why are you driving a fucking regular car?
Johnny Thunder?
Johnny Thunder.
Johnny Thunder, let's
Johnny
go.
Thunder, you need a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Johnny Thunder.
You want a limo, Johnny Thunder? We get you a limo.
Thunder, you need to start flying private. Yeah. There's certain guys like that, you're like, oh, man, he just didn't have the right team around him.
Or something else, or he was making more, or life got in the way, or he was making more money working on other people's shit.
Self-saboteur.
That is a
Some
big
people are self-saboteurs.
We know these people in the
Oh,
business.
yeah, man. There's a lot of guys that we both came up with that, you look back and you go, I thought that guy was going to be huge.
Yeah, man, I think about that all. There's a few people that I know that it bums me out because you're like, what were you afraid of? The thing? Because you could have had it.
I don't know if it's that. I think there's a lot of it is just being on your own and not having any kind of support in terms of like a community of friends. I think that's a lot of the reason why a lot of people, as they get older especially, start behaving really irrationally and losing their minds. Is they're alone, essentially. They don't have a family. They dedicated their entire life to their career.
Right.
And then they get to a certain age and there's no one who's really excited about them out there in the world. And they get real bitter.
That's very sad.
It's very sad, but they missed out on the fun part. The fun part is having a bunch of friends. Like that's the fun part.
Yeah.
It's the most fun part. Like Stanhope said this famously once. He said, I could quit comedy, but I could never quit comics. They're like, yeah, it's like that is more fun even than doing stand-up is hanging out with comics.
Yeah.
We're all just being silly together. It's fun. Like we were in Chicago a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was
what a
the
great
best.
time. We had a great fucking time.
It's the best.
Santino sat right behind me while the fights are going on. We had some fucking great food.
Dude, we had late night Italian beef.
Yeah, it was great.
You know how cool of a day that was for me? I went to the Cubs game. I sat behind home plate, and then I went right from the Cubs game to come see you.
That's amazing.
It was like a monumentous day. I told my cousin Luke, I was like, this is like going to be one of the best days I've had. And it just, like I was riding on a high all day.
Oh yeah,
Just cruising.
What a day.
Or last night I was at your club having a fun time with all the boys. Gillis came down, and you know when he comes down, and that's when he starts it up, dude.
Yeah, no, he's the best. That club's got a great vibe, man. It really does. It's got a great vibe. And that's the thing. It's like if you're on the outside, you look at it and you go, oh, fuck those people. That's a completely normal way to react.
Sure.
It's completely normal.
Yeah.
But we're not saying fuck you right now. Trust me. Just relax.
Just relax.
Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug.
hug.
We're all okay. We should not be worried about this stupid shit. And this is one of the things that I always hope happens when there's a tragedy, like a public figure gets executed. People just have a little grace. Just to give people a little grace. Just
A little bit more.
yeah, take the temperature down, America. Because regardless of who shot that guy was shot, and then the reaction was horrible, and then the reaction to the reaction is equally horrible. Everyone's horrible, right? We're a community. We're supposed to be a community. You know, it's not supposed to be right versus left. That's stupid. We don't want to do World War III in the continental United States. We don't want another fucking civil war. That's crazy. We need to stop. We'll just stop being so divisive and stop rewarding politicians for being so divisive. Jimmy Kimmel returns. ABC ends suspension starting Tuesday. See, called it.
You did.
Called it.
You know what's interesting? You know what I thought he was going to do is get into different media now, like Conan with the podcast. I thought he was going to do that too.
Well, that'd probably be a good thing for him to do.
I could see him.
Yeah, but if they're really smart to do this, because the wave of people watching, I bet he gets the highest ratings he's ever had.
Ever.
That'll be nuts. Yeah, the ratings will be nuts.
Look at that coming back.
Listen, man, it's like it's the Streisand effect. You can't do that. You can't remove someone for talking badly about you in 2025 if that's what happened.
If that is the way it goes. If that's what happened.
If that's what happened. I suspect there's a lot of factors. One of the factors is declining ratings, right? So as the ratings go down, then people get more and more sensitive about subject matter, more and more sensitive about advertising, because, you know, you're already like, the show is kind of in a bad direction as it is. Look, the ratings are dropping because people are getting annoyed with it being too political, or whatever narrative they can say,
Sure.
right? And, you know, there's advertisers that get upset because they might be right-wing. It is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive, the statement said. We have spent the last days having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy, and after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday. Good. So in my mind, he wins, right? He wins. But, you know, take the temperature down, everybody. Like, we don't want more killings. We want to figure out what's the right thing for everybody. And classifying someone, like, I've heard people say the worst shit about Charlie Kirk post his death. And like I said, I wasn't too aware of what the stuff that he had done. I was aware of some of the things that he'd done that were really brilliant, some conversations that he had that I thought were very kind, and I was aware of some of the things that he said. I was like, oh, why'd you put it that way? You know, like, why did you say that? Like, that you're just, even if it's possible to take something like that out of context, it makes you look terrible.
Right.
But it is just out of context. That's the problem. But out of context works in this day and age. So I just wish he hadn't said the things that he said the way he said them. But I don't think he's an evil person. So to celebrate the murder of a person that I think is generally a very kind and a very nice person who was just good at debating, but not always even totally accurate. Like, there's been some good critiques of some of the debates that he had with college kids that are online, where he's like, no, he's not correct with what he said. Like, right. One of the things is about George Floyd, and he kept saying that the medical examiner said that George Floyd would have died of that overdose. That's not true, and we've heard that too, and so then we looked it up, right? And it wasn't, the medical examiner didn't say that, correct? I don't think that's true. And I think he had already printed a retraction. Let's see, this is the problem with, like, a debate in a microphone, in a public place where people are cheering and screaming, and you're trying to form your argument. You're not even good at doing it, and you're doing it to a guy who's a professional at doing this. And it's like, it's a stupid way to have conversations, but better than no way at all. right? And
Yeah,
in
he's
those
also-
colleges, you don't get any of those kind of conversations with your professors.
That's why it was really healthy for him to. That's I think a lot of people say, oh, he targeted young people. You know, well, there's two ways to look at that. One, it's because I feel like they are the most susceptible to maybe hearing you out, right? You're not changing my dad's mind. I'll tell you that. He's not gonna go fucking. He's got his perspective.
His feet up on the couch.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but I think like that, and then the other side is, it's not to prove that he was going to outwit these people. I think it was to have actual discourse and to start discourse on campus.
It was also to get popular.
Yeah, well,
Let's
he
be
wanted to be
real.
famous,
Like
yeah.
he was doing this and
Yeah.
spreading these ideas, but he believed in it. He's very religious. But here's the thing: like, he's not this terrible person that they're trying to make him out to be. So to take a 31-year-old guy who's a father and he's got two very young children, and he's married. He's got a family. He's got this wife who loves him, and to cheer that he got shot in the head for his ideas, we've lost the plot. Like, we've lost the plot.
Yeah, it's
if
pretty
there's a group of children out there in college, young people out there, rather, young adults that are cheering, and then older adults too, who are cheering this. My friend was in a coffee shop, and this lady was beside him on a Zoom call, and this is like right after Charlie Kirk was killed, and she gets on her Zoom call and she goes, well, I had an unexpectedly great day today. How about you girls? And they were like, today was amazing. And they weren't really saying why today was amazing, but it was very clear that they were celebrating the fact that this guy who was a father and a husband was murdered for his ideas. That's not the way to do it, folks.
You may not like what the guy says, for God's sake. I didn't like everything the guy said, but when people were like,
So short-sighted.
yeah, this is what we need. You're like, dude, how is your brain functioning
It's
like that?
so crazy. It's so crazy. It's all just infected by social media, and all these people who think like this are all online almost all day.
Yeah, they live in it.
Yes, they live in it. They're in the shit all day long, like reading the comments, and you're getting poisoned. You're losing your humanity. That's not a normal way to think.
Go outside.
Yeah, you need more than that. You need mushrooms and hugs.
Yeah.
You need a lot. But this fucking thing that we're all caught in, this tide of electronics, is leading us in that direction. It's like an inhuman reaction. Like you're separated from the norm of human interaction, like the warmth of a person's smile and give me a hug, like all that stuff that. How many times have you been in a conversation with a person you disagree with them and you both start laughing at the end of it?
Oh, that's every comic conversation I have. Yeah.
But online, it doesn't happen that
No,
way.
it can't.
It doesn't even happen sometimes with people you know. Like I was in the woods in Utah for a week. I was out there elk hunting, and there's no service up there. There's like a little bit of service at like one peak you get at. You can make a few phone calls and check text messages. And so I was getting some text messages that were showing me that Kimmel got fired. And I'm like, oh, look at this. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. And my thought was, what did he say? Oh my God, what did he say? He said something about Charlie Kirk after he got killed. That's crazy. Then I saw what he said. I was like, that's not that bad.
No.
That's not accurate, but it's like, in my mind as a comic, I'm like, he's just setting up his bit. I'm like, I'm watching everybody freak out about this. I'm like, and then I thought, okay, am I looking at it wrong? Okay, it is kind of misleading because he's kind of saying that they're trying to label this person as anyone other than themselves, which is like a little weird.
Political finger pointing.
Yeah, so that's not, that's inaccurate. But instead, I didn't get upset. I didn't understand. And then I started really realizing that people were upset at me because I wasn't saying anything. I was in support of it. I was like, I'll show you a picture where I am right now.
Yeah, dude. Hunting elk.
Yeah, like literally. This is a picture where I was.
Yeah.
I was up in the mountains. But
Disappeared.
even then, like, you don't get to tell people what they should and shouldn't comment on while you're silent about Gaza. Okay? If I go through your social media and there's no organized outrage about what's happening right now in Gaza, and you're upset that there's a comedian that got, for a few days, his show got stopped because he said mean things about the president, like, there's some other shit in the world that might be more important than this, and you might need medication. Right. You might be a fucking crazy shut-in. You might be a person that's addicted to your phone. Get the fuck outside.
Yeah, get off your fucking
You don't require other people to comment on things. You know, I read one comic said, if you have a big platform and you're not commenting, all I can see is how much you love the taste of boot leather. Like, settle down.
Or I'm with my family right now having a meal.
This is one of the reasons why I've been off social media for like the last 7-8 months, mostly. Like, I'll look at it occasionally. I hardly ever post, and if I do post, it's just stuff about shows. Like, I did a show here, or here's a picture of this fun thing. That's it, but I don't read anything about it at all. I know guys that have lost their minds. They're in that all day long, having conversations with people on Twitter all day long, debating points, arguing stuff all day long, making response videos, making other videos, going and talking about it on a podcast. Like, what are you doing with your life, man?
Yeah,
This is nuts.
Well, everybody raised a lot of these people that were like, boycott ABC and Disney, cancel it. And I was like, well, don't do that.
They made a video. Ron Perlman made a video.
It's like,
about
I'm on
he
there.
subscribed and then unsubscribed.
It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Like, settle
Relax.
down.
Relax.
But also, if it is that the government tried to silence Jimmy Kimmel because they were trying to push through some sort of merger and he doesn't like Jimmy Kimmel, so they try, like, yeah, that should be exposed.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna need to see some emails.
I want to see them emails.
I want to
baby.
see some emails. This is one of the reasons why you need that Israeli spying software.